Hi, welcome back. It's that time of the year. It's time to start putting together our holiday wish list. So, we here at V3 Pyrotechnic Designs, we have a holiday wish list as well. And today, for our first stop, as you can tell, we're going to be doing remote or electronic firing systems. Okay, so as you can see across the top of my screen, um, excuse me, we have a whole bunch of different products listed up there. Some of them you're going to be all gushing about. But I want to just kind of back up for a few moments and just kind of look at just the sheer amount and different options there are. Okay. And I will just let you know, I will start off saying that when I first got into electronic firing systems, probably about 5 years ago, I picked up a system very similar to this right here. Okay. And actually, it was a little bit cheaper. It was about 20, like this one right here. Okay, 2638. Never used a remote firing system. I didn't have the best of luck with it. Haven't tried it since. So part of the reason is because I had to buy more of the Talon matches. So, but my first foray, and whenever I do a lot of research, I will, on hardware, I always like to start at eBay because this is going to give you kind of a true idea of what the marketplace is really selling it for. Okay, so as you can tell, you've got a lot of E-matches and Talon igniters. Okay, and just kind of scroll through here real quick. You get 55 pieces for 1160, 30 centimeters. Okay, so there's some different igniters. There's some safety match, E-match, digital remote, 20 pieces. And we'll do a little bit more research in another one of our holiday videos because you know what? Put it on your significant other's wish list. Get it out of the way. Save you a little headache. Have somebody else buy it for you. Okay. But again, I just kind of wanted to look at eBay. You can see some products range up to 3,000. I do have my eye on one of them. I'm just gonna scroll down here real quick. I originally started this. This is my second attempt or second take on this video, so I already know what I'm looking for in regards to pricing on one that I'm watching. And it's just so I could try something new, something different. As my father would say, champagne taste, beer budget. Okay. And where did it go? Like this one, I've never seen something kind of set up this way, which I find it kind of interesting. So, yeah, single remote. And it's just kind of interesting setup. The one I'm actually watching on eBay, because you know what? It's this one. They probably know I'm watching it, so they raised the price on it. I'll be darned. They did raise the price on it. Huh. Well, that doesn't make me happy. When we're down here a little bit further, try to get to my end. Yeah, you can kind of see some of these pricing. Wish list. Going to build the wish list. Okay. So let me get back down here. And just so you guys know, it is this one right here. Okay. Again, I've shown you one that I have. I've seen a lot of people use some of these other systems. Hey, give me your thoughts. Comment on the this video on what you prefer, because again, it's all going on our wish list, and I just want to give you guys some different options. Okay, this one is, again, this is a 24Q. Okay, So just, your different options, okay? Don't bash the product, but, spin it from a positive. So the first one we're going to look at is going to be the Murloc firing system, okay? Now, as you tell here, I actually had to stop it because, and what am I do just in case I go home, because I come back and I want to watch that video. I want to watch that video with you. But they had some music in it, and of course, could flag it with copyright, and I don't want to go through that again. Not that it was a big deal. It's just I like to keep my videos nice and clean and not risk any of those. Okay, so the Murloc Gen 3, built in USA. It's used to fire pyromusical or manual fire shows with fireworks. 32 direct cues on each Murloc. Offers incredibly tight scripting at 1/1000th of a second. Okay, communicates to the shooter through 2-wire comms or wireless comm. Continuity checks can be done on firing computer, Mongoose transmitter, or module. Firing software allows you to enable and disable specific modules during the show if necessary. The software can speed up or slow down your show if your fireworks timing is off. The firing software is provided complimentary per module with the purchase of a Murloc. Ooh, all right. So we can actually get software. So we'll take a look at the products. So you got the Murloc Gen 3 firing module on sale for $500. 32Q firing module expanded to 3,200 Qs. Wow. Excellent for playing on the pyromusical of your dreams, but can be manually fired as well. Can be fired with 2-wire communication or optional wireless. No other pyro system can do so much for a reasonable price. Well, you got the Renegade 32Q slot, an 18Q slot, battery charger, wireless device. Wow, okay. And then case, no foam. So let's go back over and let's learn more about Merlin, or Murloc. Murloc. Okay. So 32 expandable proc support software manuals. Okay. I'll get this started as the, I'll take the volume off at 104. So let's open this in a new tab. Product support. I got some videos on it. Manual, instruction manual, battery installation, driver download, wireless master slave software and drivers, finale fireworks scripting. So far, so good. Are you a champion? Then own the sunset. Okay. Okay, well, let's take off.
The Murloc firing system is a 32Q firing system, which used to be primarily a wired system. That is, the communications from your computer to the modules were done by wire. Since then, we've gone through a few evolutions. We now have, you can still use wired, we also have SnapLink wireless modules, and we are currently working on a hand transmitter or hand controller. So this entire system will be wireless control. The system, as I said, has 32 Qs individually up here. It also has an output right here with CN36 connection. For the CN36 connection, you can move into this system, which is the Renegade. And the Renegade is just an optional slat that you can connect into the Murloc and give you an increased frontage. And we'll go over this a bit more later. The new system has an onboard menu, and on the onboard menu you can do a whole bunch of functions. You can change the address, you can go ahead and change it to address 1, 2, 3, or 4, depending on what you want. Right now it's set for module 1, but you can take that up to 2, 3, or whatever you want. We're going to keep it at 1. You can also go ahead and check battery strength. You can check the serial number. You can, even if you're going to do a quick test and you just wanted to play with this without actually having any fireworks actually attached to it, you can hook up e-matches to just the slats themselves and do a quick continuity check without having to go through the whole rigmarole of hooking up your computer system and such. So a whole lot of cool functions. The thing that makes this thing so spectacular is that it has very strict resolution, 1/1000th of a second, and each cue can be fired within 1/100th of the next. If you have multiple systems, of course, they can be fired at the exact same time, instantaneous. With this, you can start, stop, pause, start again your show, and the music will remain synced. A lot of the new functions that we're talking about are going to be incorporated into the new transmitter called the Mongoose transmitter, and we'll go over that in a bit later. So I wanted to go over the comms really quickly. You remember that I mentioned that this can be, and primarily used to be, a wired connection. We're evolving into a wireless system now with a hand transmitter, or you can use the SnapLink wireless transmitters that are already available. However, if you're going to use this as a wired module, you see that we only have a single data line, a red and a black. Polarity on comm lines is very important because that's the flow of traffic. Red is incoming and black is outgoing. It's the way that this module will communicate to the computer. In order to connect multiple modules together, it's a very simple process. It doesn't care how you hook the modules up into a network. It just matters that the red line of one goes into the red line of the other Murloc, and the black line of the first Murloc goes into the black line of the second Murloc, and so on and so on. So if you had this connection, you would simply go ahead and twist together the two red wires that are coming in, and one would go in and one would go out to the next module. Same with the black. Twist the two blacks in, put it into the Easy Connect connector here. One would go obviously to your PC, and the other one would go to your second Murloc into the black connection on the other Murloc.
Yeah, I'm just going to kind of pause there. I don't want to take up 16 minutes just watching this particular video. Of course, I'll watch it on my own. You can watch it on your own, but $500. Again, this is as of date of filming. Price subject to change. So, and this is coming, well, this website hasn't been updated in a while, so it's coming late fall 2015. Hand remote, which eliminates the use of PC. 40Q firing system allows a smaller footprint and higher voltage option. Current model Gen 3 package should be 2016. Okay, so this is coming soon. Product support. So I'm wondering if this is going to be kind of outdated on the prices just to begin with because of the years. And you've got some, you've got some customer reviews. And you got the Mongoose. So coming early fall, so this is way outdated. Oh no. Well, let's do this. Here's a couple websites. And let's take a look at, I believe I actually have one of them up here. Remote firing systems. All right. So hopefully we'll be able to go ahead and let's do it. So this is a Murloc. Let's go home. So you've got some There's the Murloc digital firing system. So let's see what the prices are. Okay, so the Gen 3 32Q digital firing system, $550. Here's their wireless receiver with power source, $170. USB connection, $160. Renegade 32Q slot. Okay, nothing about their Merlin. Okay. Whale isn't this special. Okay, but we kind of get an idea. So 550. Okay, I wish there was I'm just curious if I have a card, if I can buy directly through them, what happens? Looks like it takes me to PayPal. Okay. Outdated information. I may have to go ahead and send them an email and kind of get up to date on it. Or again, if anybody's having experience with Murloc, post some videos on it. Let's see it. Okay. This is part of a holiday list. So here's one option. Okay. Now I'm going to flip over here to the next one, which is Simplifier. Meet Mongoose, the most reliable, user-friendly wireless firing system on the market. New update 5/18/2018. Easy setup and use, long-range signal, perform well in challenging weather and terrain, status and queue resistance at field, unit, and base, compatible with popular scripting tools, 17+ hour armed battery life, completely priced with wired systems. Okay. So let's take a look at their features. Precision. Okay. Well, you can definitely look at some of these. So, package deals. So we'll get the cost. What are thy cost? Okay, so these starter systems contain everything you need to begin using Mongoose to fire everything from simple nail board shows to full power musical. All you need to supply is a laptop running Windows 10 and add individual components to your system. Even greater quality discounts if you need a larger system. Please contact us for a quote. Whoa, hello. So 144 queues. $2,870. Okay. Champagne taste, beer budget. Let's move on down. And they're way out of my price range. I'm sorry, they're way out of Santa's price range. So, for those of you who have watched other videos, Santa is real. So, okay, well, a little bit higher end. I'm not going to spend a lot of time because, again, these videos are designed for the average everyday. And this is a little bit expensive, a little bit above my price range. So let's move on to the next one. XFX Pyrotechnics FireTech Firing System. I'm just going to kind of go to their homepage. FireTech, firing made easy. Purchase. Let's take a look. Again, I'm starting on price. Then you can follow them on Instagram. Click here. Okay, we do not require deposit. Payment accepted. Okay. Well, let's go to products. orders. I wonder if they. This is interesting. Let's see what this is. Oh, hey, you could. Oh, these are. Whoa. Yeah, I think these are kind of your more towards your professional, which I was kind of reading over the other piece, and they're talking about ATF licenses, and I'm like, yeah. Okay, well, touche. To move on. So let's take a look. We've got the established 2009 engineering fireworks professional design and build a technically unique and extremely capable firing system to enthusiasts and professional pyrotechnics. Constant system improvements via firmware, hardware, proprietary secured bi-directional wired wireless mesh network to control up to 99 independent firing modules. Okay, backyard show with one module, split rail firing, or you're firing choreographed multi-site displays using GPS, DMX devices, Tycoda, and wow. Okay, so let's go to the fifth 16TX module, wireless, interoperability, built-in, 4 built-on pins, 1 rail, 1 USB charger, $375. Control. Okay, some of this, yeah, we're moving up into stuff that was going to put me way out of my price range. So again, I showed you what I'm looking for on eBay. I know you get what you pay for, but champagne taste, beer budget. I'm just starting off, or I should say we're just starting off. Okay, so again, this is kind of a one other different one here. Our XFX Pyrotechnics, and then of course Cobra. Everybody knows Cobra. That seems to be one of the most popular ones. See a lot of videos. We got a lot of people who are working, who work with Cobra. So I like this site and what to buy. So you got the 18 Basic or 18 Pro remote. Okay, so it looks like a little firing remote. So it looks like you have to buy 2 pieces: the firing remote and the module itself. Which, if I correct, the firing module. Okay, so let's start off with the module first. Okay, so you got an 18M firing module. Regular price is $299. Firing accuracy is 1/100th of a second. Power options, mini speaker terminals. So flagship fire module offers 18 Qs. Highly modular design for optional upgrades such as internal rechargeable battery pack, slat support, and simple repairs such as replacing Q strips. Okay. And keep in mind, this is just the firing module. Okay. So this has got external power, yellow armored case, black armored case, orange armored case, gray, silicone boot, black silicone boot. Okay, so this is what the really fire. Okay. Onboard cues. Please don't be any music.
Onboard cue. Well, an onboard cue is when you have traditional speaker terminal style connectors built directly onto the module that allow you to connect your igniter or professional eMatch directly to the module itself. So what are the benefits of using onboard cues? Well, the main benefit is that everything you need is built right into the module. There's no need for additional equipment such as cables or slats. You can simply plug your igniters or eMatch directly into the module. Now let me just briefly show you the process for connecting an igniter clip or your eMatch directly to the module on an onboard cue. So you're just simply going to extend this wire. You'll notice on the end of the wire there's a little bit of insulation. You can just pull that right off. Then sometimes these are twisted a little bit, so you'll just kind of want to open these up accordingly. And typically you can use your thumbnail or fingernail just to kind of pull these apart. Now we always recommend that you double back these wires, so you just kind of fold it back, and this is going to provide you a little bit better connection directly within that terminal. So I'm going to do that on both sides. Then you're just going to simply pull back the hinge, insert the wire and release, and do the same thing on the other side. And there's really no need to press down on these, just use the natural pressure of the clip to hold them in there. Really the only downside of using onboard cues is that it takes longer for you to connect your igniters or eMatch directly to the module in comparison to the quick plugs, which are much faster. Now for onboard cues, Cobra offers 3 different module counts. We have the 18Q, 36Q, and 72Q module. Now for the 18M, you'll see it's currently within a mounting group. This is an optional protective accessory. You also have the option of the armored case. For the 36M and the 72M, these do come standard within an armored case. Now, in addition with the 36M and the 72M, they have slats connectors built in, so if you did want to use slats directly with these units, you can. However, it's important to mention that when the slats are firing, they're firing at the same time as the module. So it's not adding any additional unit cues, they simply fire at the same time as the module.
Well, okay. So we've got the onboard 299 top and bottom silicone boot. Okay, cool. Okay, so you got multi-channel, technology, construction. So 299, they offer discount if you buy 25 or more. You get $25 off each. Okay, now here's the 36M module with 18S slats. It starts at $599. Here's the 36M. So this is if you want, okay, so again, $599. So this is with slats. So if you kind of wanted to, move your, looking at it, if you wanted to move your, have one on each side, as opposed to all these wires coming out of one unit. So you really can kind of help spread out your, it's $599. Module with onboard cues. So you can see the difference between the two. 72 with 18S slats. $899. Onboard cues, $899. Okay, so if we start with, so if we go with the Champagne Taste Beer budget, I'm looking at least $299. That's just before I get to the module or to the remotes. So let's move around here. We got the Cobra 18R. So we have the 18R, dedicated step auto firing, rugged ABS closure, Q specific continuity. Okay, you got a yellow armored case, black armored case, orange armored case, and I'm going to assume gray and gray. Okay, basic remote $199. So between the two, you're looking at $500. Okay, so $500. You put it on your wish list. You got pretty much a month till Christmas. Be interesting to see what options are available here. Okay, and then you've got the 18R2 Pro remote. Now this one is the top of my wish list because even though it's $349, you have firing memory, tells you which cues have been fired and which ones have not been fired on every channel. Unfired cues display green, fired cues red. Rapid manual fire, scripted firing, add support for automated shows. Simply press a button, sit back, watch the show. Audio box integration, so you can play your audio in perfect sync with the audio box. Designed with user simplicity in mind. So what are the differences between the two? Please don't have music. Okay. So let's see what they say what the differences are.
Cobra offers two different handheld controllers. We have the 18R basic remote and we offer the 18R2 Pro remote. So let's begin with the 18R basic remote. So this is a great remote if you're just getting started, you have a low quantity of modules, and you're really just looking to do some manual firing. The 18R offers all of the bidirectional features. It allows you to check your continuity on the controller. Any types of low signal or low battery alerts are displayed within that controller. In addition, it has all of the manual firing features. You can navigate up and down between your modules. You can press any of the 1 to 18 Q buttons. You can do this in any order that you want. It also offers the auto fire and the step feature, which is something that we'll cover within an in-depth demonstration. Now, let's talk about the 18R2 Pro remote. The great thing about the 18R2 is that even though it offers more features than the 18R, it's actually just as easy, if not arguably easier to use than the 18R for a few different reasons, which I'll cover in a few moments. The same as the 18R, the 18R2 does have the ability for you to easily navigate between your modules. Again, you have the ability to press any of the 1 through 18 Q buttons, also the auto fire and the step functionality. However, there are a couple of big differences. The first is with manual firing. So when you're manually firing on the 18R2, when you fire those cues, the actual display will tell you specifically what cues have fired and what cues haven't fired. We don't have the modules hooked up, but if you had any cues that had continuity, those would display as green, and anything that you fired is red, and the last one that you fired is blinking red. And it will actually remember this across all of your modules. So if you fire different cues on different modules, it keeps this memory for you. And this is a really helpful feature when you need to know what you fired and what you haven't fired during the show. In addition, on the 18R2, you can actually fire cues as fast as you want. There's no limit to the speed in which you can press these buttons. With the 18R, there's actually a 1 second delay in between cues. Now, beyond this, the 18R2 also offers the ability for you to completely automate your show using scripting functionality. Now, we cover this a lot in depth within our deep dive demonstration, which I'll provide a link to within the description. However, the idea is that you can actually sit back, press one button, and the show will automatically fire from start to finish. And within that automation, we actually have the ability to semi-automate and perform these features like step scripting, which again, we'll cover within the deep dive demonstration. On top of that, the 18R2 also integrates into our audio box, which can be used for synchronization of pyromusicals. It integrates into our control panel, which is a full graphical user interface that you can use, on top of a handful of additional peripherals that are not supported by the 18R. Again, both remotes are great options. However, if you're planning to automate your show, if you're planning to grow into more modules, we would definitely recommend the 18R2 Pro remote as a better choice.
Well, so there's the difference. There's a detailed demonstration video. Which one? So you've got those two. You got a little bit of, if you want to get the audio box. It's the audio box they're talking about for Pyromusical, $349. And control panel. So control panel. Modular sorting. So far what this looks like to me is something that you can definitely advance upon. There's some slats and cables. You got some mini slats, your D25 cable. Okay, so take a look at the 18 slots, $59.99. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at and see some igniters. We'll look at them on another video for the other one. So again, Cobra 18R basic entry, $199. Pro remote, $349. Okay. Okay, so again, that is Cobra. As you can tell, if you're watching my side channel on YouTube, you see I've been looking and researching a lot of these. So I kind of want to see what's available so I can put it on my wish list. Okay, Big Show firing system, Omega Fire. Computer, this is REMO Tech. Okay, RF Remote Tech. Remote Tech, huh? Okay. So Big Show firing system, Omega Fire. If you have any, if you guys have any experience with this, just post some videos. Let me know. So we can, really make an educated decision what we can put on our wish list. So we got use the following features: computer control, computers edit, manage unit, synchronization, monitor status, firing, music control, achieved on a computer. Wireless connection, powerful software, supercapacitors for use for igniting and the firing is current and optimal power solution. Easy clips, 80% time for user connected igniters. Fall protecting and waterproof. Okay. Firing systems. Okay, so newest, latest distributed firing system. Alpha Fire. Okay. Programmable firing system, the MB32. So this is what it looks like, the MB32. Okay. Our high-grade programmable wireless firework firing system, which took 2 years of engineering team to work out the details. You can currently use a computer to edit a firing script easily. There's also Melody Combiner, which allows you to combine multiple melodies to be one according to scenes and assign firing. Of course, the system works like conventional firing systems. Transmitter to work the fire module. You can also use audio play work to transmission and music control. So it looks like there's our software. Users can demo a script in a PC. Wow. How much? Whoa, here we go. MBQ32 Plus. Full package. 3072 per unit, $50. I'm not key on these remotes though. Don't like this type of remotes. So basically 452 as opposed to 500 on 300, 200, 500. Yep, that's 500. Doing my math on a Cobra. Okay, what's the next one? 600. This is the advanced. Okay, well, a little bit different remote. Okay, now I'm trying to get up to the price. Okay, multifunctional firing module, disk, files, charger, alligator clip wire. Multifunctional program firing includes start, stop, pause, continue, stepper, music control firing, firing controllable by an audio player. Demo, you can demo your firing system. Well, decisions. This one has $70, so you're looking at $670. It's a lot of stuff though. And then you just have the module. And it says, oh, this is a PC32Q. It's a music controllable, programmable, multifunctional 32Q firing module. Can work out 3 firing modes: individual, interval, program firing, includes stop, stepper, pause, continue. You can download program from PC to the firing module or upgrade the firmware through its USB port. Overload protection. Features of the main part. So basically you would actually upload it, or you can use your computer, or upgrade the firmware, download the program from a PC to the fire module. Oh, so $345. Well, are there any reviews on this? And if any of you guys have any recommendations, please leave comments. I know most of you are probably going to blow up saying go with the Cobra, which, you know, I'm leaning at it, but, you know, again, just for the module, this right here can upload to a computer. As you can tell, I'm on a computer. This may work. And then let's go over here. This is remote firing systems, and I forgot to check out what the cost of it's another just a different website. So you can tell the cost of the Cobra pieces are the same. You know, look at your carrying case. This just has it kind of nice on a, you know, you have a scripted 54Q package, 108Q package, 216Q package, audio box. Then the Show Creator software, 1 computer for 2 years, $60. Yuck. Software licenses, boo. Okay, but and then they have their own RF remote tech firing system. You know, kind of this is going to be kind of in comparison to some of your YouTube, the ones that are YouTube, the ones you saw on eBay. Wish list. So here's a multifunction it works with those. MSQ. So I can replace these little handheld jobbies with a bigger one. I don't know. Okay, so the last one for this one is going to be Firefly. Now, I've seen this one pop up. Quite a few stores are starting to carry it. And I would, if I were to make a comparison, to a technology comparison, Firefly is the iPhone, Cobra and some of these others are the Android. First off, I love the price point of it. It's $199. Boom. Okay, you're going on my wish list. Just for a simple fact, it's $199. Okay, I may add a Cobra system to it as well. You see, Santa is going to be really, really nice to me this year, but this is going on my wish list because at $199, it's within my budget. Okay, how it works? You can do a manual firing. Okay, and I really don't want to. Okay, it has their own little ceramic firing modules. So you get a pack of 5. They're reusable for $16. That's a 3 meter, 5 meter, $20. Pack of 5. Okay, you have their own little, you know, adapter plug. Now, and I don't know if I'm not gonna actually have a picture. So when we go back to this, the con. You see how it's laid out. So this is gonna be your centerpiece. Well, you only have 5 meters. So you actually have to put things in a circle around or a square around the Firefly. So, whereas using a Cobra and a Talon, the Talon igniters, we will do another Christmas wish list video or holiday wish list video where you can actually extend out from the igniter just through the use of firing wire. Here you can't. So you are pretty limited. But This is great for backyard. Okay. I'm doing a show at my brother's house, which I did recently. I don't know which they showed as kind of a demo. I'm at my brother's house. I am looking at, doing it out in the street, or I'm doing it in somebody's backyard. This may be perfect because your space is limited. Go over here to Cobra, and let me get back over to my firing module. Okay, I can just run wires any direction. Of course, obviously, I would probably go straight this way with this one, straight this way with this one, straight this way with this one, but use the extended the rolls of wire, which we'll do as another video, to go ahead and set up my connection to the actual fireworks itself. So Firefly, let me pop over here on the video just to be consistent, give everybody their fair share. Again, I've looked at this quite a few times. I'm pretty well versed on manual firing with Firefly. What you'll need. Okay, when the Firefly turned off, connect your fireworks. I don't want the music. Connect cable. Place fuse clip in opening. See how they are all set out? Not really good for any type of, it would be good to do, you can build displays off displays. I don't know. So we're going to stop here. I know this one's going to probably be flagged for copyright on the music, but that's okay. I try to avoid it, but again, I would set this, and again, if I was going to do a comparison, I'm going to set this as the iPhone in comparison to the Cobra, which would be your Android. So, but still, $199. I can use them together. I can might use this to demo my individual products that I'm releasing for the year, and then use a Cobra for my show. This is going on my wish list. So again, our first video on our holiday wish list, some different types of firing systems. Please go ahead and leave your comments. I'll be glad to read them and get your recommendation. Again, everybody has their favorites, so don't bash somebody else's favorite. But just I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts on what is going to be best to put on my wish list for this upcoming holiday season. So again, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. You can also like and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram, where our mission is to help you light up the sky.